Yeah. First of all, can we stop the music, stop the tape, honey. First of all, can we all get into the wig? Can we all get into the wig of it all? Yes, SUNMI, honey. What a way to pop out the box as you formerly the Wonder Girls to a more modern type of sound and concept that this is, okay? Giving us the purple, right? The first scene, just you're like, who's that? Honey, that's SUNMI. Yeah. My first introduction to K-pop was the Wonder Girls in 2012, thanks to a song called Like Money featuring Akon. And after I fell in love with that, I went to do, like, what else do they have, you know? So on a whole tangent, like, oh, okay, they from South Korea. And, you know, it was called K-pop, you know, because to me, it was just somebody who was a new girl group who premiered, but it was a whole thing. And so I was hooked on them for a while before I listened to anybody else. And then, you know, a lot of changes were happening. I got other people too on the K-pop scene, but then I saw this video called 24 that popped up on my screen one day. And I was like, this girl looks familiar. And I realized, oh my God, this is SUNMI from the Wonder Girls. Okay, and she's still under JYP. Okay, so I was like, and I was in love with that song. It's just, and the video, come on. Okay, gave me my entire life. I said, okay, SUNMI, okay. JYP has taught you well. This is the music judge and jury, aka Queen Millennial. And today, we are still getting nostalgic. This time in the K-pop category, as we pack our bags, get our passports across the seas to South Korea. Make sure you don't accidentally get a ticket for North Korea. Okay. We all know that's a bummer up there. Anyway, to visit Miss SUNMI, honey, the first single dropped, her first solo hit, 24. Honey, it's time for us to get our lives again. All right, but before we get into the meat and potatoes of this particular show, as usual, for those of you who've been around for a minute, you know me. A word. You know, as somebody who's been on the platform for probably like 4 to 5 years, it's like a creator, like a real creator on the platform, on and off. Because this is not my first channel. I've had other channels that I've abandoned. Because I just wasn't really ready like I thought I was. And I just realized that recently, honestly. But this time I'm ready, okay, with this channel. And there's a lot of unsolicited YouTube advice from him, her, they, posting videos, these makeshift wannabe looking legit type of channels like Think Media and vidIQ that need to have a seat. Although Think Media is definitely better, in my opinion, than vidIQ. But at the end of the day, then there's these other YouTuber people who give this unsolicited advice. But you know what I've learned throughout this whole time? So honestly, tune them out. La 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 la, honey, tune them out. Okay, tune them out and just focus. Focus. Okay? And I've also figured out how the algorithm actually works. Okay, itself. And why it works the way it does. And so with that being said, this is going to be the long game for most of us. Even people who manage to get a certain amount of attention and engagement very early in their channels, it's still going to be a long game for them because they most likely will hit a plateau. They're not going to be ready for all the attention. They haven't built up. They don't have the mental fortitude to handle certain aspects. So what looks like winning what looks like winning isn't actually always winning, folks. Okay, I just want you to think about that for a minute. What looks like winning to us isn't actually always winning. And sometimes, actually most of the time, those people who thought that they won in the beginning, they come to find out this isn't what I thought it was supposed to be. Well, it's never really that unless you've been paying attention to the people who have come before you that's been in those successful fame hot seats, and you've seen how so many of them have fallen or have all these mental problems or whatever going on. You know, you need to be paying attention to that and taking notes and figuring out how you can avoid the same fate. Okay? See, somebody like me has been burning through the fire for a very long time. So I understand human psychology. I understand what it is to ask for this type of thing. Okay? But before there was even internet, before there was even social media, I have been dreaming of a career in entertainment for a very long time. Going to auditions because you couldn't be independent like that today. Failing, and then things change over. Here comes this media. Here comes this social media, the internet, the new internet, because the internet has been through many forms, honey, from very boring and not really engaging to where it is now, where it's all encompassing. Okay. But anyway, this is that girl or it's not that girl. Now, I'm Worklina, the workhorse. On this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Excuse me. Anyway, so today we are talking about revisiting a little nostalgia again. I love my nostalgia, honey. Particularly for the millennial age, Miss SUNMI's first single by herself, 24. Let's all get our lives, because I'm sure if you clicked on this video, right? I'm sure if you clicked on this video that you are a big fan of SUNMI's 24 too, okay? So make sure you grab that popcorn, you grab those chips, you grab that candy, you grab the drinks, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, and plop me up on the big screen, right? Plop me up on the big Vizio 72-inch big screen, right? Because this is that girl or it is not that girl. Take it away. Or it's not that girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer, okay? Now, those are great platforms and tools to build that brand, that business, that name, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you will join this community today by number one, which a lot of viewers see another problem with on YouTube as a whole is actually engaging with the video. That means you actually have to at least like, okay, comment, also share people that you do know that like artists, commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to truly become a part of this community here, you got to subscribe, comment, subscribe, comment, and notification bell. Alright, well, we are going to attempt to play this full out. So if you're seeing this video today, that means it wasn't taken down. Okay, it may have been copyright claimed, but not taken down. We're going for not blocked today. We're going for not having our wig snatched, okay? And our channel strike to block today. That's what we're going for when uploading this. If you don't see this, well, obviously it won't exist in your mind. But if you're seeing it, that means I was successful, and the video is up for now. Because it doesn't mean just because I was successful now that it won't be taken down later on. It happens all the time to creators on the platform, okay? Been up for 2 years and all of a sudden get snatched, okay, monetized and everything, right? I'm not monetized, honey, so I'm not as a hot seat as a monetized channels, but the boot is on everybody's neck, okay? But we're gonna take our chances. Hopefully JYP will at least let me go ahead and play the audio and the visual, and he can take the money. This is for discovery purposes, and the fact that we're having fun, right? So let's go. All right, here we go. Yeah. First of all, can we stop the music, stop the tape, honey? First of all, can we all get into the wig? Can we all get into the wig of it all? Yes, SUNMI, honey. What a way to pop out the box as you formerly the Wonder Girls to a more modern type of sound and concept that this is, okay? Giving us the purple, right? The first scene, just you're like, who's that? Honey, that's SUNMI. Honey, listen, SUNMI has really wigs for us. And it was clear that she was trained by the best. JYP, honey, she's a star. Look at her go. Yes, girl. Okay. You get that man, honey. You get that man together. Listen. SUNMI said, when I pop out the box, JYP, I gotta pop out the mother effing box. Okay? I can't just be coming out here looking like the girl next door. When I pop out as a solo artist, this is how it's got to look, okay? I want them to say, who the hell is... That's what I want them to say, JYP. She had to say that, right? She had to say that. She had to say JYP. When I pop out the mother effing box, this is the way I got to look. Okay? Make them think twice. Make them think like, who? Now, y'all should know by now that I'm obsessed with the coloration in K-pop, but we very rarely talk about the editing. Do you see this editing on this video, honey? Listen, editing can make or break a visual. Okay, let me say that again. Editing could make or break a visual. And I didn't appreciate editing more than when I had to do the editing myself for all of my videos on the channel. Okay? It's only me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end, folks.
Okay.
This is the halftime show. I am Peyton 3.0. One of the brightest MCs in the West Coast. Okay, heck, forget the West, America. Oh, cool. Forget that, the world, okay? Cool. One of the brightest, I ain't doing that right, but that's okay. One of the brightest MCs in the world. Anyway, let's do this. Dang, it's hot in here. Men so fine and I'm shedding tears. Getting about 2 to 4 good minutes. What's it take for me to get with it? Like a 9 to 5, I'm working body out all night. Find that there's on that pole, slap it down to make my thing swole. 5 to 6 good men, just enough for me, fill the rear ends. Push your bed and shake it, ground on body, I couldn't take it. Y'all better make me lose my mind. I'ma sit back and watch it unwind. I still getting all day facetious, so my body, I'll fall to pieces. And now, the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
Here we
the
go.
food. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard that the bills are high. All you do is pound me a freaking try. Watch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief, but you got this free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munching your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. You need to rush, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? This is dedicated to Liam Payne of One Direction. You said it was over. You said it was over. But the clock still sitting on my bedroom floor. You said it was over. You said it was over. But the clock still sitting on my bedroom floor. Your clothes still sitting on the bedroom. But your clothes still sitting on the bedroom. Said it was over. Said it was over. Oh. But the clothes still sitting on the bedroom floor. Your clothes sitting on the bedroom. Your clothes sitting on the bedroom. Said it was over. Said it was over. But the clothes still sitting on the bedroom floor. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry because I took a vow that from now on, I'm a baddie, honey. Let's go.
눈을 감아 나 어쩌면 좋아 미쳐가 미쳐가 마실수록 목이 더
I'm telling y'all, listen. You don't have no shame about positive videos, so I don't have no shame. Whoever is the editor for this video, that's a baddie, honey. Whoever's the editor for this video, that's a baddie.
마실수록 몸이 더욱 찾아 나 빠져들어가 미쳐가 미쳐가 보고 있으면 모든 걸 다 잊어버려 네가 나를 감춰워 보고 있으면 모든
Take a look at SUNMI, honey, when she performs, honey. Take a look at SUNMI.
게 완벽해
You ever watch? Take a look at. I'm sorry, the mic is not even on. Take a look at SUNMI when she performs, okay? You ever look at some of the girls on stage, especially today? They're out there, they're doing the movements on the stage. You know, they're doing the movements, they're doing maybe they're lip singing these days. I don't know what the rules are in Korea. South Korea anymore for that. But they look like they're just going through the motions, right? There's no real expression. There's no oomph and for some of these girls today. But Miss SUNMI and the Wonder Girls, they were talking about JYP, honey. You got to come with it. You gotta bam, 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 and you got to be expressive in those emotions, honey. When you sing them, make people feel something, okay? Make people feel something.
이대로 영원히 있고 싶어 처음 느껴본 감정이라서 끝없이 빠져드는 게 무서워 하지만 그게 너라면 네가 나를 잡아주면 두렵지 않은 날 계속 가고 싶어 24시간
All right, editor, I seen you there. I seen that trick there, editor. You better go on. Come on, editor. 24시간. Hold on, excuse me. It seems that my earphones are betraying me. One moment. Earphones still betraying me. Although I know y'all can hear that, I can't. See, with this technology, folks, it's gonna try to get you together, and you gotta grab it back by the neck, honey. You think I'm gonna just sit here and let AI take over? Heck no. I'm the boss of this. Okay, girl. Well, all right. That was, of course, Miss SUNMI's 24. And let me tell you, I'm still getting my life every time that I watch. Okay, because that's how impressive this girl really is. Okay, along with the rest of the Wonder Girls out there. Yes, okay. See, JYP knows how to pick the stars, okay? He knows who's gonna be around for a long time, and the girls is just like, okay, you got to go, honey. You know, it was cute, but you didn't make the cut, honey, okay? I can already see it. But you, y'all got potential. Come on over, okay? You. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me here for Nostalgia. I want to know what you think about SUNMI's 24. Do you think SUNMI has always been a star to you? Are you proud of SUNMI? What are your thoughts on 24 or the rest of her singles? What's your favorite album? Okay, or EP? Because you don't really seem to have albums, right? At least not on Spotify. That's where I get my music from. Anyway, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Let's have a discussion. This has been Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Now, make sure you hit that like button if you got your life today. Comment, subscribe, notification bell, so truly become a part of this community here. And of course, it never hurts to tell people that you know or run into that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews about this channel. Okay? This channel is just under a year old, and I would say it's doing pretty good. Okay. Anyway, but I could do so much better. Let's get these subs up, folks. Thank you so much. I got things to do, folks. I love hanging out with you. Let's talk in the comment section, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You still here? You know this episode's over, right? Oh, okay. Want to hang out some more? Well, you know I'm a busy queen. Okay. Wait. You know what? How about this? There's a video that's going to pop up on the screen at any moment. Click on that video and I'll meet you over there, okay? Bye.